Hello, welcome back to the channel. It's very good of you to tune in. Today I am sitting on our land at Biggleswick Farm. Do follow the exploits with the lovely Julia and myself on the English Couple channel, and you can catch up with all our activities. We try to put them out each week. Sometimes, as it has happened in the winter, we haven't been able to do that because of the downpours of rain, but we now have glorious sunshine. It's absolutely amazing. And listen to the birds. I'm hoping the audio will pick up the birds as well as me creaking on this chair and enjoying. I haven't actually lit my pipe as yet, but I'm going to do that. It's inside the workshop, hanging up in my jacket. I want to talk today about finding your own piece of heaven. Now, this piece of land that we have, which, as I say, follow the exploits in the English Couple, and you'll watch Julia and I turn it from a almost abandoned piece of God's earth, where brambles and grasses and thistles and stinging nettles and all manner of other small plants, something I think that's related to the parsley family, though it's not the parsley you eat with your salad or your, what is it, you put it with lamb, is it lamb and parsley? Whichever one it is, or is that lamb and mint? Parsley and fish, is it? I don't know, what do I know? Anyway, this piece of land was wild, and given another 10 to 30 years it would be impenetrable with multiple oaks growing. When we took it on, we found, and that was only in the last 5-6 months, we found saplings, oak saplings in particular, but there were others, dog rose, hawthorn, blackthorn, and a few others perhaps that we haven't identified yet, trying to come up. And you can imagine over the years this place would just become impenetrable. And we've worked very hard over that period. I know I've had my strange muscle problem where it ripped my strength away, and that's almost back, but it's not quite. However, that hasn't stopped my determination with the lovely Julia to go and work on the land and get out in the fresh air, in the with vitamin D. So important. You'll have to excuse me looking scruffy, by the way, because I'm in my work clothes. You know, this is what we call work. I hope that's not too overexposed. I might just change the exposure down a fraction. Has that gone the wrong way? I always go the wrong way. I think that's better. There we go. So I haven't edited that out. This is just very freehand today, as these videos tend to be as I chat to you. This is our piece of heaven, our heaven on earth. It is our amazing place, and it's taken me, I suppose, 62 years, this will be my 63rd year, I guess I'm in, to find that place which is just perfect for me. And I cannot tell you the satisfaction, the pleasure, the love, the health benefits of finding something which is just right for you. I wake up in the morning, I cannot wait to get out of the house and to get up here and to continue our project of improving the land in the way that we wish to, which is in balance with nature. Not like when people say, oh, you improve the land and we'll put a big bungalow over there and we'll have hard standing over here and a steel barn over there. We want to work with nature, which is why we've chosen, as you'll see in the English Couple, to work with wood, principally as our building material, and to work with nature when it comes to the way we plant things. Obviously, we are in the modern age, and there are things, there are plastics which in small amounts are useful, like a bit of plastic netting, for example. It's very difficult to get, say, a string net these days. You know, so we have to go with a few modern things, but on the whole, where possible, utilising the land and what the land gives us, such as the wood, the timber, the spruce trees to build our workshop. The land has given us, although we bought it in, the offcuts of large trees, in other words, the sort of timber bits that have been straightened with the bark on to make our hut. You can probably just about see behind us. If you've followed us, you'll know what I'm talking about. And so on and so forth, so that we try to stay in balance with the land, and that feels right. Finding your own piece of heaven, of course, is an individual, personal thing. And you may think, the last thing I want is to take on a bit of land. The last thing I want to do is to grow food. Absolutely. I don't doubt for a moment there will be many people who've got different ideas. Some of those may be those who just do want to play games online. That's your prerogative, of course. But where I tend to favour, and I imagine that those out there that seek something that will personally reward them, give them reasons to get up in the morning and make them feel alive, is perhaps where they are creative. Whether that be with their hands, whether that be with their head, whether that be a combination of the two, and maybe partly indoors and outdoors. Certainly for me, the outdoor life has so many merits and benefits. I mean, it makes you physically stronger, you're healthy because you're getting a dose of vitamin D, you're able to see beyond four walls, so your eyes are working. I've only got the one eye, so I'm trying to have to look after that as best I can. You're breathing as much as we can, the fresh air. Obviously we know what they're doing with the skies and the spraying and whatnot. But you're more likely, and I think this is the key thing for finding things that make you thrive and find bliss in life, is you're more likely to spend time absorbed in the moment, in the now, at this precise moment. And whether I'm there with a pair of shears cutting brambles, or the lovely Julia is there with some plants or seeds, a watering can and some compost, focusing on getting the right things in the right pots at the right time and all of these things, whether it's any of that, or it's just sitting as we are now having a cup of tea, you're in the moment. And you realise that you're alive. And I think it's that, is having the opportunity to find those moments where you can be in the moment and you're not worried about what's going on in the rest of the world. You're not listening to the mainstream narrative. You're not being told what to think. You are, well, you just are. You are doing that thing, whatever it is, whether it's building something out of wood, whether it's metalwork, whether it's cooking, whether it's chopping something, slicing something, whatever it is, tending to animals, it could be anything. Anything that is, I guess, wholesome and takes you away from the worry and the fear and allows you to just be and be yourself. That is what having the little piece of heaven means to me. It may mean something completely different to you, but I think in our time on this earth, in our existence in this physical form, one of the things we should be doing is not following what everybody else tells you and is expected of you, but to look deep inside and say, what is it? What is it that I want from life? And of course, having that motivation to find it. This is an onward journey for us on the land. There are so many obstacles to get over. There are so many things to achieve. But we're not worried about the big picture. We're not worried at all we're enjoying the moment of whatever it is. At the moment, I'm talking to you, and I've enjoyed that. I'm having a cup of tea, and I can't think of anything better to be doing. So thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you'll tune in again soon. It's lovely to do the monologue from the land. I apologise for not doing as many as I did before, but now I suppose I've left the old stuff behind, and I'm getting on with what's important to me and the lovely Julia. Till next time, goodbye.
Cheers.
Cheers.